Welcome to The Political Mechanic. I'm your host, stvnthn. Today I'm discussing the future of public education. The quality of American education has been declining for decades despite increased funding. The sad truth is traditional experts with a top-down mentality have tried and failed for decades to improve public education. Almost out of desperation, a national school choice movement is sweeping the country, promoting tax cuts and vouchers. I applaud their effort, but it will fall short because they only help students that leave the public system. Promoters have basically given up on public education and decided to facilitate a student exodus. This year, many Idaho legislators have embraced this movement, hoping to fix public education by injecting free market forces into the education landscape. As much as I would like their efforts to succeed, I fear their hope is in vain because the students that stay in the system are not helped. Today, I would like to introduce two ideas that would help those that remain, giving them robust choices. Neither of these ideas are in conflict with a tax credit. They would, however, allow the public school system to innovate and adapt so they can compete in a more market-driven system. Our main focus today is Idaho and what can be done to help the students that remain in Idaho public schools. There are three core problems with public schools that can be fixed: a socialist accountability system, parent inability to choose the curriculum, and the doctrine of universal application, the enemy of innovation. You may wonder if they can be fixed, why they haven't been fixed already. The solution must come from a natural law perspective that seeks to empower the parents. The current system places the needs of the institution over the needs of parents. So any ideas emanating from this worldview will not succeed. First problem, public education has a failed socialistic accountability system. Socialist systems use front-end control. They regulate how it is done with little regard to outcomes. Public schools are highly regulated. They mandate who can teach, how long students must be in school, how the money is spent, and what is taught, class size, and so forth. This type of front-end accountability is the enemy of innovation, costly, and inefficient. The solution to this problem is to adopt a free market system of accountability, which does not regulate how things are done. Rather, the accountability is found at the back end. How good is it? Is the final product. The consumer doesn't care how long it takes to make something or how much money the employees earn. They simply want results. In education, allow innovators to take a similar approach where their accountability is based upon student achievement. This solution is low cost and easy to implement. The second problem is under the current system, parents do not choose the curriculum. According to natural law, the parents should make these decisions. This problem was explained by Orestes Brownson in 1838. According to our theory of government, the people are supposed to be wiser than the government. Here, the people do not look to the government for light, for instruction, but the government looks to the people. The people give the law to the government. To entrust, then, the government with the power of determining the education which our children shall receive is entrusting our servant to be our master. Some argue that parents are involved in the curriculum adoption process. However, this is a communal decision and not an individual decision. The current adoption process does involve a few motivated parents taking a year or two to complete, adopting a single curriculum, which is then imposed upon all children. One size does not fit all. If a student needs customized curriculum because of dyslexia, for example, changes need to be made immediately. Parents need to be able to choose a customized curriculum for their child in a matter of hours, not years. The third problem is inflexibility, as the above example demonstrates. There is no one single best way to educate a child. The parent needs to be able to choose from several options, even mix and match between several options of curriculum and school settings. The suggestions below solve all these problems: accountability, curriculum, and inflexibility. What is also astounding about both of these proposals is that they have originated from the bowels of public education, created by innovative public educators. Number one, in Idaho Code 33512D, it allows the school district to receive funds based upon what a student knows rather than attendance. I wrote this bill in 2022. It already partially addresses a highly regulatory problem with public schools by allowing schools to get funded based upon student learning with no attendance requirement. Superintendent Scott Wolstenholme of the Bonneville School District in Idaho Falls suggested making an improvement to the law that would allow a school district to offer a reimbursement to parents who take more responsibility by creating a customized learning plan. I'll make a separate video on the possibilities of this idea, going into more detail. The highlights are there's no extra cost to taxpayers. Parents would choose the curriculum. It would encourage student performance because it only applies to students at grade level. It would be used by all students who stay in the public school system if they want. And it would allow parents to customize their child's education. The second is the PSIMS model. It is already in 11 other states and being used by approximately 10,000 students in 5 school districts in Idaho. It allows parents to choose the curriculum. Parents participate in teaching if they want because the students are taught in the home or in micro schools, and parents receive an $1,800 ESA funded by the current state allocation to that school district. I will also make a video about this idea to explain it in more detail. To be clear, I'm not opposed in principle to vouchers or tax credits. The self-directed student bill and the PSIMS approach give choices to public school students, while vouchers and tax credits give choices to students that leave public schools. They need to operate side by side. School districts would have to compete against tax credits and vouchers, and the PSIMS and self-directed students ideas give school districts the ability and flexibility to compete. The parents would make a decision based upon what is good for their child, and true competition would be fostered. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe and share with others. Thank you.